strong guy. Listen, you're very strong.
I don't care about strong. I have that skills. Being strong doesn't win boxing.
Okay.
Skills win boxing.
Yeah, okay.
You're not strong. How did you beat me?
Let's do this.
How?
Because
of skill.
Let's do this.
I had character.
Okay.
And determination.
Listen.
Where's the mic?
Listen.
I just want to say. Yes. Usyk, one hell of a fucking fight, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, man. So that's just emotion. Wait, I'm talking. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, guys. Look, if you knew my story, you would understand the passion. I ain't no fucking amateur boxer from 5 years old that was an elite prospect from my youth, bro. I was going to jail. I see some hype little youths in Reading jail. I got bail and I started training my ass off. Because if I got sentenced, I wanted to be able to fight. I bust my case. My cousin Benga, where's he at? G14, raise your hand. I'm stealing this, Usyk, sorry. But it's because the fucking passion we put into this shit, man. Guys, I'm telling you, this guy, to beat me tonight, maybe I could have done better, but it shows the levels of hard work he must have put in. So please, give him a round of applause as our heavyweight champion of the world. Woo! Motherfucker. I'm not a 12-round fighter. Look at me. I'm a new breed of heavyweights. All them heavyweights, Mike Tyson, Sonny Liston, Jack Dempsey. Oh, yeah, you don't throw combinations like Rocky Marciano. Because I ain't fucking 14 stone, that's why. I'm 18 stone, I'm heavy. It's hard work. This guy here is a phenomenal talent. We're going to cheer for him 3 times. Well, how many belts you got now, bro? 5. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. And as I said, I was studying Ukraine and all the champions that have come from your amazing country, but I've never been there. But at the same time, what's happening there is, I don't know what's happening, but it's not nice at the end of the day. I've seen it with Lomachenko in his second fight against Orlando. There was unrest in Ukraine, right or wrong. There was issues in Ukraine in your second fight. There was civil war. Vitaly Klitschko, when he faced Danny Williams, civil unrest. Usyk as a champion, please raise your hand. Under them circumstances, he managed to become champion. Champ, champ! Champ, champ! Champ, champ! And I just want to say, Bismillah.
Fight fans asked for a better Anthony Joshua. They got it. They also got a lot better Alexander Usyk as well, as Alexander Usyk defends his heavyweight titles by split decision. Look, the story of the fight could be the aftermath. Anthony Joshua reacting strangely and negatively as well towards the result. Threw the belts on the floor. Questions will be asked of what next for Anthony Joshua. For Alexander Usyk, he only wants one thing, and that's undisputed title fight against Tyson Fury, the man who is now retired. Look, more reaction to that on Beyond the Belt. More big fights and more big events coming right here to DAZN. Don't forget, August 27th, this coming Saturday, KSI returns to the ring. The YouTube sensation wants Jake Paul. 2 fights for KSI on Saturday. When that, he might get Jake Paul. Then the big one, the trilogy we've all been waiting for, September the 17th, Canelo versus Triple G from the T-Mobile Arena, live on DAZN pay-per-view. Remember, Beyond the Bell is coming. We are going to catch up with the undisputed, soon-to-be possibly undisputed champion Alexander Usyk. He's just making his way down to us now. I want to say thank you. Big shout out to our commentary team of Chris Mannix, Chris Algieri, and Corey Erdman. Make sure you stay tuned to DAZN for more reaction to this big fight. Cool. Eddie Hearn, we asked for a better Anthony Joshua, we got it. We also got a very, very good Alexander Usyk as well, though. A split decision, fair?
Yeah, I had Usyk winning by 2 rounds. I think it was just, I cannot believe what Alexander Usyk did in the 10th round. I mean, I ran over to AJ's corner at the end of the 9th round. I said, he's gone. He was hurt repeatedly in the 9th round. He looked tired, his mouth was open. And at that point, I had it all square or AJ winning by a round. And I thought, we've got him. And what Usyk did in the 10th round was just sensational. He came out on the front foot, having been hurt, being tired, and just stuck it on him. And he basically, he was incredible. He was the championship rounds from a pound-for-pound great. And AJ's devastated. And I just said to him in there, you just lost a split decision to the pound-for-pound number 1. I lost. I said, I know you did. But, there's no disgrace. You'll come again. And he's devastated, and he's a winner. And he wants to go back, he wants to improve, and obviously tonight he was beaten by just an incredible fighter.
Up until that 9th round, it was very, very close. I was speaking to people ringside, and they had AJ maybe up, they had maybe a draw. Could he have done anything more in that last 3 rounds, or was that Alexander Usyk just going through the gears?
The brilliance of Usyk. Look, if there's one criticism, maybe he could have done a little bit more early on. We talked about the need to put a dent in Alexander Usyk to slow him down, but AJ worked the body well. He could have pushed him back, gone in 2 phases a little bit more, or when he touched the ropes, jumped. But you're talking about a great fighter in Usyk. So I think that it's difficult to say what he could have done more. I'd rather say it was the brilliance of Usyk in the 10th, 11th, 12th, because to come back from that 9th round and do that, it's why he's a pound-for-pound number 1.
I have to ask you about that reaction after the fight. Is that just frustration? Is that a guy that's been locked away for nearly 3 months? What is that?
Well, 11 months probably. People don't realise the pressures on Anthony Joshua. He lives in a bubble. His whole life is boxing. And pretty much for 10 months, he's been training for this fight. He's been getting his head prepared for the challenge of Alexander Usyk. And he's absolutely devastated that he didn't win. I went in there and I said, it was a good performance. He said, I didn't win. He said, it's totally irrelevant. I said, yeah, but, performance is always key. And you've had a lack of activity over the last couple of years. You need to get active. I saw a guy he's desperate to improve. He's going through the rounds now with Robert Garcia. Should have done that. And what you saw at the end was just emotion, raw emotion. He left the ring because he was gutted, and he walked out of the ring and he thought to himself, I can't do that because that's bad sportsmanship. So he came back in the ring, and then decided to. He came back and decided to. Speak, which was an interesting speech, to say the least, but it was a speech of pure emotion, and raw emotion from a guy that was just desperate to win. It's been
back-to-back championship fights for AJ. It's going to be strange seeing AJ come back in probably a non-championship fight, but the rebuild does start immediately.
I think that'll be good for him. I think that's what he needs. I think he needs activity. And, every fight has been a massive fight, a mega fight, a stadium fight. It's been Dillian White at the O2, it's been Charles Martin at the O2, it's been Dominic Breazeale at the O2, it's been Eric Molina in Manchester, it's been Vladimir Klitschko at Wembley, it's been Carlos Takam at the Millennium Stadium, it's been Joseph Parker at the Millennium Stadium, it's been Alexander Povetkin at Wembley, it's been Andy Ruiz at MSG, it's been Andy Ruiz in Saudi Arabia, it's been Kubrat Pulev at the O2, it's been Alexander Usyk at Tottenham, it's been Alexander Usyk at Saudi Arabia. That's the run with no easy fights in the middle. And someone with a commercial draw like that should get an easy fight every now and again. Now, I think he needs to go back and have activity, enjoy the sport, and stay active.
Eddie, really appreciate you taking the time to come and speak to us. Obviously, go and check on AJ. Thank you very much. Cheers, Eddie.